half an hour on Spanish, and I actually opened a Wikipedia page of all of the countries in the world and just wrote down the names in Spanish. And I am not a huge fan of lists. I used to create vocabulary lists about like every topic that I could imagine, but I don't think it's very useful for me right now. But having a cheat sheet, a list of countries that I've been to, that I want to travel to, that I'm generally interested in, is very important and very useful to me because I am a traveler. I love to travel and I love to talk about geography, and in my daily life I could potentially be speaking about traveling in countries that I'm very interested in, and I've actually highlighted the ones that I've been to. And there are two countries missing and I don't know which ones. I can't remember which ones, but yeah, there are a lot of countries that I really want to travel to, and these are not all of the countries in the world because I didn't write down countries like in Africa that I'm not really interested in going to, and they are not very relevant to me. But I wrote down countries like European countries and countries that have different names, because there are a lot of countries that have the same name in English as in Spanish, but and I wrote those down as well, but I didn't write but I also wrote the ones that have very different names. So yeah, it would be very cool and useful. So I think I would write about one of the countries I've been to. I actually already wrote about my first time in Greece and my first time in Spain. So I think I'm gonna write about one of the countries, maybe one of the Asian countries, and like kind of reminiscent my memories and just like go back and just write a little essay because I'm really enjoying it and it's actually very, very helpful. It took me about 20 minutes to write this text about my first time in Thailand, where I spent an entire month. It was absolutely amazing, but besides the point. So basically, I wrote it down and then I color coded with these three colors. And if you want to see a full in-depth how I learned Spanish with texts, with writing texts, then comment down below and let me know. But basically I color code, and like words that I don't know, words that I am not sure about, and like grammar structures that I'm not sure about. And now it is time to actually check it all out and rewrite it in a beautiful form like I did it in here. So as you can see, it's like fully like checked, and this is the final product, like so beautiful. And it is time to do the same with this one. Okay, I actually decided to take a break from Spanish because I am kind of tired already. So I did 50-ish minutes of Spanish and I think it's enough for today. And I'm gonna check the grammar in the text later, like some other day, because I don't want to, like overstuff my brain with Spanish, like with one language, because I want to focus on all of the languages. And since I've already spent an hour on Spanish, I think I should move to something else, because I haven't studied for a week and now I'm just studying for hours and hours, and I think it's just I need a break. So I would either do some German or Lithuanian, because I don't want to do Italian right away because they are so similar. so I want to switch things up, and maybe I'll do some German, but yeah, let me figure it out, and then I will update you. So you don't know this, but I actually have October language goals that I actually filmed a video about, but never ended up uploading it since it's now already the middle of October and I'm not reaching those goals. But yeah, I just wrote an essay in Spanish, so I can mark that, and maybe I should do something of this in German and then move to Italian, but I also have to do these things in Lithuanian. Like, I don't know, it's difficult when you work so much. So we also need to update in here. So yesterday I did some Italian, and today I did some Spanish, and yeah, I'm gonna update this as I practice more languages. Okay, so I had a break from studying. I took a shower, and then I actually had lunch because I was really hungry because I didn't eat breakfast today. So I enjoyed my lunch very much, and I read It Ends With Us for about an hour. This is in Lithuanian. This is the only other book that I own in Lithuanian other than Between Shades of Grey, and I decided to reread it, so I'm doing that. I am on page 30, so yeah, it was like about 50-ish minutes. I'm gonna spend more of my time today reading this because I'm really enjoying it. I loved this book the first time, and I'm loving it now, and I think now it is time to focus on Italian and do start lezione 4, and yeah, but first, I think before I start, I want to review for about 5 to 10 minutes, because one of my October goals was to review the entire, like, all of the information that I have learned in this past year, because it's been a year since I started learning Italian. So yeah, I want to review everything, and I'm gonna do that for about 5 to 10 minutes and then start with this. And as much as I know, there's a lot in this Lezione Quattro that I already know, but yeah, we will do that. So we just came home from my aunt's house. We went there for about an hour and like chatted, and we brought them pumpkins from our garden, and they gave us apples so we can make apple pie now. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love apple pies, and it's such an autumnal food. Just I love it. So I think I'm gonna spend the evening reading this book or maybe watching a movie in Lithuanian. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was useful and motivational and encouraging to pick up a language to study. And yeah, I will see you very soon. Bye.